Hello everyone, we've just had a flash flood. It's been torrential rain for 2 to 3 hours, and as you can see the whole garden right up to my shed and fruit cage is completely underwater. Where the potatoes are at the bottom of the garden, it's 3 feet below the water now. We'll have to wait till the water goes down and see what we've been left with. I've never known it quite this high before. As you can see, this is where the pumpkins are on what was plot A. It's completely submerged. We'll just have to wait and see. This was the onion crop, as you can see, totally submerged. All the beans are under, the peas are under. The tunnels are underwater, and I was worried about the rust on the Japanese onions. I think we've got bigger problems now. As you can see, the depth of water is 18 inch, and I'm not there yet. These are the fruit trees. They'll want re-grease banding now. And the water now is up to my knees, and I think it's still rising. Potato crop is beyond those apple trees. I don't know if you see it, but it's completely submerged, at least 2 feet. As you can see, the Kaporo cabbages are completely flooded. We'll just have to wait now and see what damage is done when it's gone down. Hello everyone, this is the aftermath of the flood. This is nearly at the highest point it came to. It actually went as far as the raspberries. That's another 10 feet above this. All these plants were submerged. Now the rain has stopped, as you can see. The sun's coming out, but everything is covered with a fine film of mud. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get the hose pipe and wash the plants, so get some of the mud off so we can get them growing again. I'll just take you down and show you what I've done to the potato rows. Now you can see the level of the water. So all this bed was completely under 18 inch of water. You can see on the tunnel where it's lapped up onto the tunnel as well. Look. There's quite some force in it. Now the main force of the water came through just here, right across these potatoes. They knocked the lot flat and washed some of the roots out. So I was down at early doors this morning. I propped them back up with canes best I can, and I've healed the soil back onto the bare roots. Hopefully I got them early enough before the sun came out. They're looking a bit better now. Stood them up. I have healed them up or ridged them up a little bit where the water had flushed through. They don't look too bad. I think once I've washed the foliage, they'll be okay. But this bed here was completely 2 feet deep in water right down at the bottom. As you can see, it's receded quite quick. And touch wood, and hopefully we'll be able to salvage some of the crops. Now you can see between the tunnels there's quite a depth of water. Most of the plants are okay, they've just been submerged. See, most of them have just had a soaking and then they're drying out now. It's just a case of getting in with a hose pipe and washing the dirt off them. Now what I've done after the flood was I replanted the plants that have been washed completely out. I've healed the potatoes up. Now I'm going to give the plants that are covered in the mud a wash down, and then start and look at the damage to the paths and get those straightened up. And hopefully we'll see in a few days when we're a little bit straighter.